Welcome back, it's Arthur here. Today I want to make a short video about my 120 gallon all-in-one system, run you through what kind of equipment I'm running, show a little about my pests and stuff, show you a little or tell you a little about what I have done already and what's my plans if one thing doesn't work out. So basically, yes, let's go through it. There's not much, but at least something. So let me run you through, guys. Here in this corner, it's one of my old MP40s, the white controller power heads. Still doing all right job. You don't need crazy flow for the soft corals, so I'm pretty pleased, and it's barely running. It's like running 30%, so it's doing amazing job. Here behind, I have one of the protein skimmers. Is the ghost skimmer, if I remember correctly, and then it's the media reactor. At the moment it's running the carbon. I decided to put it in because the day when we came back with this tank, we filled it up as quickly as we could with fresh salt water mix, and of course there was the water was pretty cloudy because of all the dirt and stuff. Because when we came back, or the old previous owner had live sand, I removed it all. At the moment it has some kind of like a tiles, and the tiles are kind of the sand is glued on it, so but I removed all the sand only because it's kind of pretty risky. If it's been sitting for a couple of years and then you remove it and then put it back on, you can kind of basically you can restart your cycle, all the beneficial bacteria. So I just ditched it. Eventually I will fill it up with sand or maybe some kind of small pebbles, stones, or but yeah, that's what I got at the moment. So here on the other side, this is one of the Jabo, the Chinese version power heads. It's doing all right job. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Probably you will hear a lot from me. So well, you will have to live with that. So sorry about that. Here in this corner, I have the one more protein skimmers running. That's the Tanzi. Here is the kind of return. At the moment, I'm running filter sock there, or filter floss. Sorry. There's return for the auto top off. Yeah, there's two sensors lying there, and then a little further there's a small light which one I used from the fresh water. There's small refugium going on. So, and then in the middle here, don't judge me about this hole. It's not me, it's the previous owner who decided to buy rock which is higher than the tank and then just cut out. So well, it is what it is. I have to live with it and can't do much about it. So here in the middle I have one of the return pumps, but it's actually not doing pretty well. It's as well one of those Jabo, the Chinese versions. The problem with that one, it's because it's split in kind of like three ways, three sections, because this tank has I don't know if I can show you. Here you have two return, and then you have two more behind this rock, and then two more there. It's split for 6 outlets, so most of them, I think there's only like 2 which one kind of gives some kind of flow. You can see maybe here. There's a little water coming there, there's a little there, but then the next one, I don't know, is there. There's nothing, and then a little there again. So this tank, normally when you buy it brand new, it comes with 3 pumps in the back for the return, and each pump is running for 2 of those outlets. But the old owner, or maybe previous, maybe he have killed all 3 or save some money on the power or whatever, he decided to buy one and split it. So it kind of more or less that water trickles there. So My plan in future is to get 3 pumps, smaller ones, and just run the, or maybe even higher ones, then I could get some flow from the back. That's kind of maybe my idea. So, but that's not the biggest concern at the moment. I don't really worry about it, so it still kind of circulates the water, and that's all right for me. And the lights, what I have two kind of connected together. That's Max Spec Recurve R6. Sorry if I butchered the name. So the par levels I have measured that I have read a lot of in internet that they can give up to 500 par and stuff, but I'm not even close. Like here in the bottom, I think they are getting like maybe 50, and here in the middle it's like in the middle of the tank it's like 100, 125. And bear in mind, this is a shallow reef, it's not so high, so when we get it into the SPS, which will take some while, I'm definitely upgrading them. So, and it's kind of connected weirdly. It has like 2 metal bars connected, and then it kind of, if you look here, it kind of like sinks down a little. So I'm planning to order like 2 of the cables so I can connect them here in the middle and put it to my ceiling and kind of pull them up a little. So the tank, oh yes, the tank. So all the back, all the algae and stuff, it was full with coralline algae, but because the day when I was moving the tank, it was freezing cold outside, and I had to drive like 2 hours, so the tank was just sitting on the trailer in a freezing cold, and 2 hours, so it just basically all died. So I have to clean that. Plus tomorrow I'm going to local fish store. There's not many in my country, so I have basically 2 local fish stores. They're not that local, but I'm going to get some turbo snails and some hermit crabs, because there's like maybe 1 or 2 snails running around and maybe 2 hermit crabs. There's not much of cleanup crew, so that's kind of the start with. Then I have some algae here. Then my favorite one, Aiptasia. Oh yes, it's if you can see, it's all over the place. On the rock here, there. There's some green algae, and there's plenty of Aiptasia there. Oh yeah, don't come in camera. There's some cyano as well. I think that one's pretty easy to deal with. I will do some water change on Sunday, get that out, and then there's plenty of beautiful, amazing soft corals. I kind of start to like them in a way, but if we are talking about the pests, let's say Aiptasia and stuff, this guy here, in my opinion, that's a pest as well in the tank. And the worst one of them is this one, the pulsing xenia. There's just a little small bit, but those 2 things can just basically overrun your tank if you don't take care of it. So yeah, so I have to do something about that. So I have done one thing. Basically, after a week when I got the tank, I went to the local fish store. I got green filefish and 2 of the peppermint shrimps. I doubt that they will deal with this kind of issue, but I'm kind of hoping that in the future they could kind of nibble at them if they come back. But because I'm visiting the local fish store tomorrow, I'm going to ask them about the nudie branches. There's one type, what was it? I think it was Bergini or something like that. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm going to post probably the full name on the video, so you understand what I'm talking about. I know those guys, they are kind of going to take care of them, that's for sure. But my issue with them, if I get the nudie branch, I have the yellow wrasse, and they kind of love them. So, and the other problem with them, it's like the moment when they kill or eat all the Aiptasia, because that's their main source of food, they're going to starve to death. So I have to find out if some of the local guys in my region has the same issue. Then I can just kind of buy them, use them for 1 month, 2 months. When it's all clean out, I can just give it to other guys or sell them or whatever, just so they just basically don't die. So some of these corals, what's standing here, down here there's some zoas, montes, blastos. I got them when I got the tank. The monte here, that's recovering kind of. There's some polyps. This monte doesn't look really good. The candy cane here, that's actually doing pretty well, and zoas as well. The blasto, that was, I was thinking it's going to be a goner, but actually it's doing really well, so I'm pleased with that. There's 4 SPS. That's my fault. I got them. I was in trade show. There was a small trade show, and there was a youngsters who was selling some corals, because it mostly was freshwater, and I just couldn't say no. It was very, very cheap, so I got these corals. The acro there, it's brown out, but probably I'll color it back up pretty soon. So because I need to deal the main one of the issues here, the algae here, you can see basically why it's there. That's probably because of my phosphates. They are pretty high. I haven't tested it for a week. I will do some testing tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm going to do some water change on Sunday, and then kind of I'll take it from there. Plan with the algae, it's basically every time when I do water change, just remove as much as I can. Then the tang here, he's probably going to nibble at it as well. So yes, that's kind of where I am. I hope you understood what I'm talking about, and I hope this video is not going to be complete disaster. I'm not content curator, but I really would like to make a small community and yes, kind of help each other out. So I'm trying my best, and probably I will learn while doing that. I'm surprised that I'm even filming something like that. I'm always been against selfies and stuff, so I'm kind of stepping over my own beliefs. So, but yes, that's how it is. And yes, one more thing, all these Kenya trees, the plan is I'm going to keep them as long as I can, not because I like them or I love them, but I would like to get rid of Aiptasia, and then I will just basically give it away to local guys who want soft corals. There's plenty of guys who really love the soft corals. So, and all the mushrooms and stuff, maybe I'm going to keep something just for fun. But mostly all of these corals, except these survive, I'm going to keep those, that's for sure. And the 4 SPS what I got, that's staying as well. And the blasto, it's looking really good. Well, my camera is not focusing, but yes, it's a beauty. So basically that's it. Anemones, yes. Tomorrow I'm going to probably get 2 clownfish, because my son, he really loves clownfish, so I just have to get them, just for him. Maybe we'll get some other fish. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you even kind of buy a used tank with the livestock and stuff and try to deal with stuff like that, or you would just ditch it all and start all over again. So, but I think there's potential in this tank, isn't it, guys? So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon again. So that was kind of my short video. Probably I was yapping too much, so it turned a bit longer than I expected. But let me know, guys, what do you think? Is it like one-shot videos all right, or should I split them? Should I make them more professional? I'm not a content creator, so I'm even surprised that I'm on camera filming my own face, so it's a bit scary in a way. So, but just let me know where I could improve. I want that you enjoy as well. I know the audio quality is pretty bad on the phones, so I'm going to invest a little later in some microphones so it's more crisp. About the tank, what do you think? Would you try to attempt something like that? Rebuild it like it is, or you would just ditch it all and just build a brand new tank and hope for the best? So I know it's going to take some time and there's challenge into it. It's not like it's the worst nightmare, but at the moment it is what it is, and that's kind of how the real reefing it is. So it's not all the fancy stuff all the time what you mostly see on the TikToks and YouTube. So, but yes, here we are, and thanks for watching. Let's see. Let's enjoy my 120 tank rebuild. So have a nice evening, have a nice day, have a nice morning, guys. Catch you soon. Bye.